Hello there, friends. Welcome to Start Early Today, your daily dose of mindfulness and positivity. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. Today we will be discussing the power of tenacity. Ooh, what does that word make you feel? What rises up when you hear the word tenacity? Do you shy away or do you embrace it? Do you feel the tenacious part of yourself rise up to the surface? So, how's it going? We are currently on a walk and we are experiencing the falling of the leaves are becoming more intense, and we just love the changing colors of the leaves and them falling, and the oneness of the wind and the trees and the mountains and the sky. It's just a gift to walk around nature, and thank you for tuning in. How's your outdoor time? Make sure to commit yourself to some outdoor time to, move the body, connect to nature, become at one with the rhythm of life. I'm looking up at is this a maple tree? I should know my trees, my friend. I've been in the position that I have let go of all of the nonsensical things that used to bother me, and now all that's left is just the beauty of the leaves, and I think it's time to get to know them. What do I know? I know oak. They're very nice, and I actually have a tattoo of an acorn. A couple of acorns on my arm. And, as it says in the Bible, in the acorn is the potential of the oak, that it's in the seed. From which it is contained, all of it. The wholeness, the potential of what can be is contained in one seed, and that can be compared to your life and in each and every cell of your being. That you are a drop in the ocean, and it's all made up of the same stuff. It's all made up of the God source. And just to know this, it makes us grateful just to be here. We're here on a very limited time, and might as well work with what we have and make the most, and garner and maybe uncover and untap and dissolve the barriers that lead us to our true power for ultimate joy, to cultivate and create the life that we desire. So today we're diving into a vital quality that can transform your aspirations into achievements. That's what it's all about, bringing heaven to earth. It has been said that if you can think it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. We all have the power of alchemy through thinking, feeling, believing, and manifesting through inspired action. And we can cultivate that undying energy from within if we are backed by a how. By a why, your big primary purpose. I'm just stopping by here because we're seeing some beautiful roses. I just love roses. Maybe I'll draw some roses and have Sarah tattoo it on me. Going back to tenacity. So what exactly is tenacity? At its core, tenacity is the quality of being determined and persistent in pursuing your goals, no matter the obstacles you face. It's that inner strength that pushes you to keep going when things get tough. Tenacity is often mistaken for stubbornness, but it's much more nuanced. While stubbornness can sometimes lead to a refusal to adapt, tenacity embraces flexibility and resilience. It's about holding onto your vision and being willing to adapt your approach to reach it. So being really clear on your focus and you being relentlessly resourceful in moving and in arriving at it. First of all, set your goal. What's today's goal in alignment with your long-term goal and your life goal? What is it? Is it a type of person? Is it an identity? Is it a letting go of an identity? What are you? What are you trying to build? What are you trying to sculpt out of this life? What are you trying to create? What are the things that are most important to you? Is it family? Is it your career? Is it your business? Is it a piece of art? Is it a piece of music or a poem or a book? So make this clear inside the mind's eye and let it sit for a moment and let it fuel you. Let the envisioning of it make your veins and cells and blood alive. And then when you have primed yourself enough through imagination, you have hours within the day to manifest it, to take the certain important steps, to leverage yourself, to look at the options right in front of you, the obvious opportunities presented to you. They're always presented to you. It is just us who shy away from these manifestations because we're scared of failing, we're scared of making mistakes, and we're scared of trying to go about a certain project in a new way. Make it something new. Doing something in a new way, or totally doing something new, undergoing a new experience. This creates new neural pathways. It's very important to your brain and well-being. It will heal you. It will make you young. It will make you jump out of bed and like an 8-year-old excited to play and to discover what is there in front of them. So each day we start on a blank slate. Everything is possible only to the one who believeth. I hope that the audio is it's good because we're on a windy walk. It's a bit windy. That's why the leaves are falling. Some of them are red, some of them are yellow, some of them are green. It's so fascinating. And the sky report, it's vastly blue with some streaks of white and some blotches of clouds, but most of them are wide streaks, like an impressionist painting, like a Monet. It looks like a Monet painting. So as I walk, I see some roses and I see some greens, some grass, some weeds, and everything is thriving. I see houses that are decorated in the theme of the Halloween. May you stay safe. May you stay angelic. Don't listen to the darkness, my friend. It's funny how it is being so commercialized. The horror of it all. Why? I don't know. For products? For corporate greed? Probably. But I'm not into it. I'm not into desecrating the mind. I'd rather dress up as an angel, I'd rather dress up as a king for that is what we truly are. Be tenacious in your moment-to-moment absorption of what's around you, my friend. We are boundless, so whatever you consume, whatever you look at becomes you. We're all made up of water, and there's also water in air. I've been listening to Veda Austin. She's like a water specialist, and water holds everything. Information, water is in the air, water is in your breath, and going back to the interconnectedness of all things, everything's connected. If you feel love and goodness, it shall be within and around you. Your blood shall be purified. You will renew your sense of well-being. You will then have become the king of your world. You will be the Christ only if you decide to. You can totally let go of what you were. The sinner is the saint who never quits. You see, we can be tenacious in being the best version of ourselves that we can be, because the second coming is now. It is in the awakening of your own heart. If you open up the eye of your heart, you'll see that everything is correct, that everything happens for a reason, and you're just a beautiful part of it. You're a beautiful design, and you have a particular piece to play in the completion in this grand scheme. It might be your uniqueness. It might be something hidden deep within, and it must be uncovered, or it must be recovered if it was yours and it was lost. It's all in how we see ourselves. It's all in the narrative that you play in your brain. Your self-talk, is it positive or negative? Be a wise and mindful discerner of what you think you become. Be a tenacious handler of your brain. Thoughts become things. Be responsible of what is to happen to you, because you're the creator of it. Don't blame your circumstances. Don't blame your lot. Don't blame your the cards that you're dealt. Blaming does not solve anything. All things that come to you are blessings and gifts that you are dutifully assigned to unwrap. And when you unwrap, you'll find a golden key. And sometimes it's just it takes a little adjustment, because we're not used to it, because we're not used to doing new things. But once you tend to your intuition and you heed that call, and you're tenacious and you're serious about it, and you're open-minded about how to do life, and you're serious about learning and you're eager to apply your learnings, the world will then have become your slave. Yogananda says that everything you're a slave, money you're a slave, your world you're a slave, because he's rousing up the God in you. Okay, that you are, he might be exaggerated, but the whole point is you're not a victim of your circumstance. You're not a victim of your physical ailments. That's an illusion. Healing comes from your thinking. So you guys know of the placebo effect. So think of yourself as healed. If you have some physicality that is needing energy, blow some energy there, blow some attention there, work within, breathe in new life. Breathe in new life and start to move it. Because life is movement. It's just the law of use. You lose what you do not use. and then you lose because you snooze too much. Okay, so rouse up the energy, be tenacious, be clear, set your goals, go for your dreams, go for gold, my friend. And it involves dedication in making your body well put together. And it does not need to be strenuous. You can start with some light walking, some light jumping jacks, maybe 1,000 push-ups. Just kidding. Start with 10. I'm starting to feel heavy. I did 100 pull-ups, and I used to bang out 100 Shaolin push-ups, but the body's just not. I'm listening to the body, because there's such a thing as the law of diminishing returns as well. So I'm practicing recovery these past couple of days. So why is tenacity important? In a world filled with challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties, tenacity is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up. Here are a few key reasons why tenacity matters. Number 1, overcoming obstacles. Life will throw you challenges. There's no doubt about it. Tenacity helps you push through adversity and find solutions rather than giving in to frustration. Frustration, mumbling, complaining, blaming, that does not help anything. If you do not have any control of any of the situation, the best thing to do is to tweak how you see the thing. Because if you change the way you look at things, the things that you're looking at change. It's all about perception. Be an expert in tilting the head sideways and looking it from the other side. It might, what might appear as a curse might be a blessing, and then you'll leverage yourself into actions that will make that into more of a gift. It will nudge you to a direction that will bring out the best in you. And obstacles are not the thing that's preventing you from achieving your goals. Sometimes it is the easier and clearer path to lesser goals. That's what's bugging you, and you have settled for mediocrity, and now you're complaining and you're envious because you know deep inside yourself you can be better than what you see others do. Okay, so be mindful and take a good look if you're living in quiet desperation. Maybe it's time to fire up the tenacity in you, like Jack Black in the film Tenacity. Such a funny film. Building resilience. With every setback you face, tenacity builds your resilience. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your ability to handle future difficulties. So, another good word is to be resilient, to keep on going, to have that undying positive belief that all is well, that you can prevail, that you shall prevail, and that you are winning the moment you decide to get out of bed, go for that walk, and tune into the body and tune into nature. So all of those wins, they stack up in your resilience bank. All of those journeys that you've been through, all of those wins, all of those learnings from the hardships ever since you were conscious, browse through those and celebrate your victories, celebrate your wins, and it will build confidence and resilience. Number 3, unlocking potential. When you're tenacious, you're more likely to tap into your full potential. You'll discover strengths and abilities you didn't know you had when you refused to back down. When you back down. Yeah. So what is your full potential? If it's unlimited, my friend, if you really take a serious look, a deep dive within. There's no limit to what one can do if he lets go of comfort and mediocrity, if he changes the patterns of this constant chase for shallow dopaminergic hits of entertainment and candy. Yeah, go for the real thing. Go for providing real value. Go for really setting and allotting time, laying the lines, laying the bricks, so they say. What do we mean by that? Doing things the right way. Doing things the right way. Getting your ingredients with mindful discerning if it's organic or processed, you know? So be serious in the little things, for the little things are the big things. So unlock your full potential once again by meditating. Meditating meaning being in the middle. It comes from the word middle, the middle of the infinite and the physical. So you're the mediator when you meditate. You are the conduit of heaven and the physical realm. So that's how you unlock your potential. Know that there's no limit. If one person did it, if people have put up empires, or if some people can do physical feats, if people have loving relationships and they can manage their life systematically, you can too. You can too. If some people are talented and you look up to them and being enamored by their talent, you can too. You're attracted to that because you are that. You are attracted to what you are. And it's a calling of the spirit to be expressed. So what are you going to do about it? You have hours in the day. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to do the drills? The drills are boring, but the drills get you the skills. And the skills practiced for 10,000 hours bring you mastery. And if you're a master of a craft, the world pays you for it. The world will pay you if you're a master of your craft. Shout out to masters over there listening. Love you. You're the best. Number 4, inspiring others. Your tenacity can be a powerful influence on those around you. By demonstrating determination, you inspire others to pursue their own goals with similar fervor. I love that word, fervor. The fire in the belly. I've been into tea lately. Have you guys checked out Fire Belly? I'm not affiliated with them yet, but maybe I will. The founder of Fire Belly, name is slipping my head, but I've been listening to his story in the My First Million podcast and through the Knowledge Project. Those are my favorite ones. Yeah, he failed multiple times in his clothing business and in his finance business, but he's really into tea, and he's the owner of David's Tea, and now his other project's called Fire Belly. And just by listening to him, his fervor influenced me in shifting to tea from coffee. And I'm looking into the tea business too, because I want to spread this ritual. It's so relaxing to just have tea and to just breathe. All you need is hot water and a bag of tea, and you smell the aroma and you meditate on it, like Thich Nhat Hanh said, that it came from, imagine the farmers who farmed the leaves and dried them and bagged them and brought them to you for you to enjoy your tea, and maybe some vegan biscuits. That sounds fantastic too. Maybe a cool teapot. If you're a ceramicist, I'll make you reels. I do a lot of reel content on Make Pure Thy Heart, and go to makepurethyrheart.com for a whole lot of vegan and inspiring recipes and insights. So yeah, inspire others through your tenacity, and There's no need to be boastful or arrogant or telling your wonderfulness or fantasticness to others. They will be naturally drawn to your innate tenacity. So how do you cultivate tenacity? In your own life, today, right now, here are some actionable strategies to help you strengthen this vital trait. Set clear goals. Start by defining what you want to achieve. Clear, specific goals give you something to strive for, making it easier to stay focused and determined. Having a goal without a vision, people perish. Okay? The aimless life, although it's nice to be aimless for a moment in meditation, but your aim should be head on straight, walking the narrow path, aiming at the highest possible good that you can achieve, aiming at the best self. What does that look like? What does it do? What is its facial expression? What is its posture? How does it look like? Is it athletic, muscular, or sluggish and sludgy? And it's up to you to design your physical body. It starts there because that's how you present yourself to the world. That's how you present your honor, your dignity, your grace. And if you're clear, if you're well put together, people and organizations will be attracted to you because it's always in demand. People who can put things together, people who can explain things in a very clear and creative way, charismatic, but it needs to be of substance. Okay, so you need to be real with what you stand for and clear, and make that your goal. Make that your goal. In being clear, boundless. See? Embrace a growth mindset. Adopt the belief that you can improve and grow through effort and learning. A growth mindset encourages perseverance in the face of challenges. Yeah, to persevere, to be closed-minded is to be not human. We're gifted a brain with the capability of endless connections. A fun fact, there are more neural connections than subatomic particles in the universe. How is that even possible? See? It's like there are more grains of sand on Earth than there are number of stars, something like that. But the more fascinating one for me is there are more neural patterns of neural connections in your brain than there are subatomic particles in the universe. Google Gerard Mendel. It's pretty fascinating stuff. It just goes to show the bottom line is, the main point is, your brain is so fantastic. Your brain is an antenna to the unlimited. There's nothing you cannot be, do, or have. It all starts with your imagining and setting your goal. Okay? So embrace a growth mindset. Carol P. Dweck has a good book on growth mindset. So whenever faced with anything, watch yourself when you say, oh, I'm not the type of person who does that. There's no such thing as a thing you can't do, because we're gifted the senses, you're gifted the limbs. I used to not be able to touch my toes, and now I can do a full pancake. That's a drill wherein the legs are wide open and the chin is touching the floor. Okay? I used to not be able to do a standing bow, and now my standing bow is pretty dope. It's pretty epic. I can do Shirshasana too. It's because I did Ashtanga every day for a couple of years now, and I finished 200 yoga teacher training. So, and now I'm practicing my articulation and communication, hence this podcast, because I took my certification in life coaching through the Certified Life Coach Institute. Pretty nice group of people there. Shout out. Go to Start Early today to have a glimpse of what we do. Stay flexible. Be open to changing your approach if something isn't working. Tenacity isn't about rigidity, sticking to a plan. It's about finding a way to adapt and keep moving forward. So you'll feel it in your heart if you're hitting a wall. Maybe there's another way. There's always another way to arrive at a destination. The routes are limitless, but you need to stick to your goal, the end in mind. That's the point of your life, to make the future self so alive that your present moment is always sure, it's always assured that it is on track. That's needed. That's very much needed. The feeling of alignment to your future, that you're going on the right trajectory, that is very much needed for a healthy day-to-day. Break it down. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks is really helpful. Celebrate each small victory to keep your motivation high. Surround yourself with support. Build a network of supportive friends, mentors, and peers who encourage your tenacity. Their encouragement can boost your resolve when times get tough. Real-life examples of tenacity. Thomas Edison, the famous inventor, faced thousands of failures before successfully creating the light bulb. His tenacity and unwavering belief in his vision led to groundbreaking innovations. J.K. Rowling, before becoming one of the best-selling authors of all time, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Her tenacity and belief in her story ultimately led to the creation of the Harry Potter series, which inspired millions. Oprah Winfrey, despite facing significant personal challenges and setbacks early in her life, Oprah's tenacity propelled her to become a mogul and a powerful voice for change. Segment number 5, overcoming challenges with tenacity. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that tenacity is a skill that can be developed over time. When faced with challenges, remember these key points. Stay focused on your why. Keep your motivations in mind. Why did you start this journey? Reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your determination. Learn from setbacks. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as learning opportunities. What can you take away from the experience that will help you in your future? Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. This reinforces your commitment and reminds you that you're making progress. Now to conclude, tenacity is a powerful force that can help you overcome obstacles, achieve your goals, and inspire others along the way. Embrace your inner tenacity and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Thank you for tuning in to Start Early today. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave us a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts on how you're cultivating tenacity in your own life. Until next time, keep pushing forward and embrace the power of tenacity. That was good, my friend. That was good. So go to startearlytoday.com if you want to take your life to the next level. It can start today. Time is of the essence. If you've been doing it all alone, trying to do it yourself, and you're still in the same spot, maybe it's time for a change. I'm here to help. startearlytoday.com. If you need or in need of inspiration in the kitchen, go to makepurethyheart.com for access to my kitchen. I blog most of the things that I cook over there. They're all vegan and easy to make. It's ready in 20 to 30 minutes, and it will make your family and friends and yourself happy and nourished. That's it for today. Happy Saturday. Peace.